Hey guys, I'm Ez, welcome back to my channel. So today we're testing out a couple of new products. I'm really excited to talk about them. It's something that I have seen, been here in lockdown. I've just wanted to try some new products. So I'm really excited. If you guys want to see how I created this beautiful purple shimmer look, then keep on watching. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off with skincare. So I've already done that and washed my face off camera. Skincare, just first of all going into is Elemis Superfood Facial Oil. So I'm just going to go into this one and I'm just going to apply that on my face. So just a couple of drops around the face. And then I'm just going to use my index fingers and I'm just going to kind of spread that and rub it in the face. And I next pick up another Elemis product, so I really like this is for face stuff. So this is Elemis Superfood Day Cream. So I just get a nice pump on my finger and I just kind of dab it around the face and then rub it in. So not being afraid to kind of get your fingers and use them, really get it in the face. Like so. So moving that aside, going in now for another product is Bareminerals Skin SkinLongvity, can't really see the word, Variety Power Eye Gel Cream. So this one you can use in the morning and the evening. What I do is I grab a bit here. What I do is I go back and forth, really gentle, applying that to the bags of my eyes, and then up. So we're just lifting up. Perfect. So let's talk about these products while this sets into the face. So I've grabbed 3 new products. These here. So first let's start off, it's by Morphe, it's the 9J Just a Crush, like this. First impressions, honestly, I think it's beautiful. It's only 9 shades in here. She's matte, she's small, she's compact. So it's artistry palette. It's 12-month from obviously getting it that you use out. Let's see what it says. So it says 9 shades to flirt with. Don't be shy. These blushing, crazy, creamy shades have a crush on you too. Swipe, sweep and blend colours that are just fine on their own, but dying to be an item. Like this. So I love the packaging on this as well. I love this like silk, I don't know if you can see, like silk bit here. That's actually really cool. Opening her up. Ooh, so obviously you got the little bit here. This is her. I love the fact that if you're going away and you just want one palette, so like this, you use colours all the time, you can pick it up, take it with you, and you've got a great mirror. It's an amazing size. Look how big that is. That is so cool. I love the fact that we've got some neutrals going on in here as well. We've got shimmers and then we've got some darker shades. So we've got some mattes and then obviously shimmers. So we've got more shimmers in here than we do mattes. We have 4 mattes and 5 shimmers. But overall I think she is beautiful. Will they? Colour. Like so. So she's really neutral. And then we're going to go into Wink. So Wink is the shimmer shade. Oh wow. So we've got Wink just here. And then we got Butterflies. She's also a shimmer. Like so. So these are the first 3 that we have here. Going into the second row now. So we've got the first shade, it's a creamy shimmer and it's called Glance. Can you see that? It's like a champagne kind of colour. And then we're going into First Kiss. I really do like the shade, so let's see how it comes out. Oh, it's like a shimmer matte. She's very different. So this one here, we've got Double Text, which is a matte. Again, an awesome, great kind of colours. The last one, so we got Casually, which is a dark brown matte kind of shade. So this one here. And then we're going to go into another shimmer called Flustered. I really like this one. Oh, she is gorgeous. Look at that shine. And then finally, Make a Move, which is more of a purple, dark, kind of like matte shade. So this top one here. I think all of these colours are absolutely beautiful. This video is going to be first part of these 2 series. It's going to be on this one, so we're going to use the 9J palette today. I'll show you a quick glimpse of the other ones. It's a 9T palette, neutral. So it's like this, and then like this. So if you want me to do another look on this video, stay tuned, and part 2 will be up after this one. I'm going to go off camera, do my brows, and I will be right back to start dipping in. The brows are done. We're going to now move on to priming the eyes. Priming my eyes, I like to always go in with something which I find really does work. So it's Pluoise base. This is in Rumour 2. This one here, and I think it is incredible. Honestly, it works amazing. So what I do is apply a little bit on the back of my hand to warm it up. I then grab a small flat brush, just over around like this. Pick it up on the brush, just tapping along, and I just carve out my brows. So just drawing a nice line under the brows. This helps to also blend your colours really great, so it gets a little bit tacky, really nice, smooth over the eyes, and then helps the eyeshadow sit and blend beautifully. So I'm going to go into the first one, which is Double Text, which is this beautiful one right here. What I'm going to do is pick up on a Morphe E36, and I'm just going to pick up the product. There's a lot of fallout in the pan, but I'm not really fussy. So I'm just going to stamp it in to the crease. And I'm not really fussed at how far I take it over and down on this side, because I'm going to do a half cut crease anyway. And without picking up any more product, I'm going to kind of buff the edges. Circular motions, and I'm just gently touching the eyeshadow. Going in with an e.l.f. defining eye brush, and I'm just going to go in with the first shade that there is. So it's Will They, this one here, and I just want to gently diffuse that top purple. Let's cut that crease. So I'm going to go off, remove the Pluoise base. What I normally do is grab Garnier mineral water and a cotton bud and remove it off, and I'll be back to put down another base. So that's removed, so now I'm dipping into Pluoise X Mitchell Acid Rain collection. So it's this one here, this is Blank Canvas. So just going in with that, what I do is I push up slightly and I grab a Pluoise brush, and I just pick up some product that I like, not too much, and I put it on my lid. Then I look up. Can you see it's giving me slight where I want that crease line to be? And I just cut out that crease, just gently stamping the brush. If I need more product, I just go in and gently pick some more up. So then what I do on the edges is just pat down that base, just ever so gently. And it helps when you put the next colour on, when we blend it through, to stick nicely. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going back in with a Double Text. I'm just putting that on the outer corner. Glance is a really good one. So I've got flustered hair and glance hair. Right, I'm going to take my finger, just lightly putting that on. It is a beautiful shade. We might have to add some pink into this. Ooh. And let's just gently pack her over. Ombre. So I'm going to go into Butterflies, which is the top pink shade. So we've got butterflies right here. I reckon that's a really cute look. So I'm just packing like so. So these are completely dry, these aren't wet, and I'm loving them. They're not too shimmery, nothing fall out, like barely anything, honestly. Another shade is Glance. So let's pick you up. I'm just popping that shade in the inner section. So it's just a neutral champagne glitter. I think that looks really sweet. What do you reckon? You got this cute, it's like almost butterfly-y kind of vibes going on. Also, I'm going to go off camera and do the other eye, and then we'll stick some lashes on and do the rest of the face. Back, so other eye is done. I think it's super cute. Like, I'm living for this purple, like, festively vibey life. So what I'm going to do is, now this eye's done, we're going to go back into double text, back on a Morphe E36, and I'm just going to slightly buff underneath the eye. Other eye off camera, I really like the fact that I had this like mirror in here. Like, it really worked to be able to like come along, have a little look. Yeah, and just kind of play with it. I love it, it fits so well in your hand. Like, can you see how it's like amazingly fitting? But let's move on to face. So put that down, and let's move on to face. First step, so obviously everything's skincare off camera. First step in the normal stuff is I'm going to go in the Ordinary, so it's the High Adhesive Silicone Primer. I actually really like this, so it comes out white. Just checking it on the side. So it comes out white. It says, for directions used as the steps in skincare regimen, either on its own or as a makeup primer. I think it's really cool. So obviously 12 months since opening. So I just literally dollop it on my face and then I start rubbing it. Again, not being scared to actually touch your face. I have clean hands. And just putting that aside. Next up, I always go with the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer, so it looks a little bit like this. And what I do is I just grab quite a bit and I apply my T-zone. Excuse the dog today. They're in the garden. So T-zone in that nose, making sure like I'm really getting it. In that, and then gently buffing it out. Again, other side. Put my nose on my nose. Aside. So obviously you want a really good skincare, you want it to be able to sit in your face and prime your face really well as well. So I love these two combined together, they work really well. Let's move on to foundation. Perfect, so the sponge is all wet, so I'm going in now with Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. And this is in the shade, wait, sorry, normally it's a soft one, 21. So obviously this foundation video, it says 24 hours. I've never wore it 24 hours. It's like a medium to full coverage foundation, and it's like a go-to, like it's amazing. Picking it up, I just put one big like pump worth of foundation, and then I just start patting it in straight away with the sponge. So staying away quite a bit from that under eye, but just keeping the rest of the face covered. Can you see that already? Like, it's like beautiful. Perfect, so that's done. Let's moving on to concealer. I'm going to go for Revolution. It's the Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. So I use 6.5. what I do is I apply 2 drops. So this one here. And then what I go in with number 7. So I go slightly over them. Nose, forehead, and chin. So let's blend her in. So I go along the side of my nose and then I pat up through. So we're snatching that eye. Cool. Perfect, so let's set the face. So I'm going in with e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. Just like so. I love it because it has a little lid on it that you can kind of like move. Put it into the top of that lid. I'm going to grab that bottom end of the sponge now. I'm just going to tap it in the face. So I'm really setting that concealer. And I like it because it actually does make my concealer stay in. However, the only downside is slightly makes it a little bit cakey, so if you can see under here it like gets a little cakey. Wonderful, let's bronze our face. So bronze our face, we're going to use Collection Bronze Glow in Matte. I really do like this one, and this is number 1. So it's terracotta. Slightly pulling my cheeks in. Using a e.l.f. bronzing brush, and we're just going to lightly bronze the face. Let's grab highlighter. The highlighter I'm using is Revolution Makeup Vivid Bait Highlighter, like this. All I do is I grab just a little brush, so I'm just using a Real Techniques brush, so like so. Let's try the new product I'm really excited about. So it's this one, it says Continuous Setting Mist. So it says directions: hold the bottle 8 to 10 inches away from face, close eyes and apply the mist on your face. I've had so many like hypes about the mist, so I'm like really intrigued to try it. Oh, I love the packaging. That packaging is like all matte. Beautiful. Does it? I don't have to shake it. It doesn't say shake it. Continuous mist. Okay. She smells quite nice. Oh, she smells really good. Oh, I love that. It's so fine. That is lush. Right, let's whack her in. And I just gently buff along. So come from like the front of my face here, up a lot. Can you see that? And then I just shimmer along. Now I would actually set my face before I go onto lips and do my eyes. So let's, so 8 to 10 inches I think is about here. I see why people go ham with it. It is. I am like loving it, absolutely loving it. Let's do some lashes quickly. So I got Be Perfect and Bad Llama mascara. They are cruelty free, which I absolutely love, and this one's for 6 months. So the brush looks a little bit like so, and I just love being able to get in there. Perfect. Gonna go off camera and do lashes. So lashes, I'm going in with these here. These are the Primer lashes, your Crown and Glory, UK's largest independent lash brand. They are have over 300 styles. So yeah, they have like Instagram and Facebook as well, and this is in the shade Nancy. Gonna go off, put these on my 2 lips, and I'll be right back. Lashes are on, so they look a little bit like this. Sorry, my window is kind of like really bright, bringing the sun in. But yeah, let's do a lip. So I'm thinking more of a nude lip, so let's go with that. So I'm going to dip into Maybelline. It's the Colorsensation lip liner. So this is 775 and Copper Brown. making it a nice cupid bow. I'm never making this bottom lip really big. So I'm going to show my signature favourite nude lip at the moment, so it's this one, and then it's out of here. Honestly, it's amazing. So these two here. So we go first into Family Jewels. It's like a dark nudie colour, just a little bit lighter than the liner, and I whack that on the lips. So what I do is I let that kind of dry down for a bit, and it's called Nathan. And just in the centre, just gently rubbing it in, and then let my lips kind of blend out. And this is it. This is the final look that I've been able to create. So let's talk about the palette. So I think overall this gorgeous 9J palette is beautiful. Looking at it, you can do something really pretty, colourful, glittery. You can stick to just neutrals. So I reckon you can get plenty of looks out of this kind of palette. Sticking with just pinks, mixing the pinks and the browns up, sticking on the top rows, kind of thing. I reckon there is loads. I love the mirror. I love the whole casing for it. I think it is gorgeous. I definitely recommend. I absolutely love it. Setting spray. Honestly, I think I'm going to probably buy a couple more. Normally, I go for like my go-to. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I think I may have found a new love, which would be this one here. The packaging is beautiful. I love this. It's like one of those deodorant ones. The mist on it is beautiful. The smell, I honestly cannot describe, but it just smells so sweet and nourishing. It's like water, but like a beautiful airy mist water on your face. I absolutely love it. So far so good on this one, so big thumbs up from me. If you want to see the part 2 of this video, then keep on watching. I'll put a little thing for you guys here and a link down in the description box, and once it's up I'll link them together. But yeah, this is kind of the final look. I absolutely love it. If you have liked this video, please don't forget to click the like button and also the subscription box to join on my channel. Yeah, it has been a pleasure to test these products out, and I will see you guys back for another video. See you later.